Arsenal Fan TV, yeah, it's another video about injuries. I seem to be doing more videos about injuries nowadays than I'm even doing about us playing, but I have to because it's just a serious problem. At the weekend, another 3 players fell out. Alexis, I mean, devastating to miss him. Santi Cazorla, or Cazorla, as people keep cussing me and saying that I should pronounce his name right. You know, he got injured, and Lauren Koscielny. Koscielny, we're hearing that it's a hip injury, possibly be back for the weekend, or should be available at least for Olympiacos. But Cazorla and Alexis, very, very doubtful for the Olympiacos game, definitely out of this weekend's game. And it's, I just don't get it. The injuries, is it, I'm fed up of talking about it, whether it's bad luck, whether it's lack of cover, whether it's players playing too much. I don't know, but the injury situation is extraordinary. I was just looking at this stat here. You can go to this website, it's called physioroom.com, right? And they give you a rundown of injuries. Now, Arsenal actually are not the club with the most injuries in the Premier League at the moment. It's actually Bournemouth. Bournemouth have got 11 players injured, and you know, it's really affected Bournemouth really, really badly as well because, you know, as we know, they're near the bottom of the table, and a couple of their key players have, you know, been missing now for the season. But Arsenal are in second place with 10 first-team injuries. 10. Third place Newcastle United. Third place Newcastle United with 9. Everton have got 7. Liverpool have got 7. Manchester United 7. Manchester City 6, Chelsea 4 in 8th. In 9th place, Southampton with 4. And in 10th place, Tottenham Hotspur, they've got 4 injuries as well. Swansea City currently got no injuries. When was the last time you can say that about Arsenal? 10 injuries. And it's not just the fact that, you know what, you can have injuries to players. So I was going through a lot of those teams there, and when you look at the players that are injured, a lot of them are fringe players that wouldn't really regular start. But of course, when we look at Arsenal's players, Santi Cazorla, knee injury, no return date. Lauren Koscielny, hip injury, should be back for the 5th of December. Alexis Sanchez, hamstring injury. They're predicting here he'll be back on the 21st of December. So that's just before Christmas, an early Christmas present. But we all know what Arsenal's like. Could be next year. You really don't know. And of course, when you come back from an injury, it takes you a couple of games also to get going. So Kieran Gibbs, calf and shin injury, back hopefully the 5th of December. Francis Coquelin, MCL, knee injury, ligaments, out until at least February next year. Mikel Arteta, calf muscle strain, another one. I think he's had one already this season, back on the 13th of December. Theo Walcott. Now, this is an interesting one, right? Because when I was looking at this yesterday, it said Theo Walcott, calf muscle strain, back on the 5th of December. Now he's showing the 13th of December. That's what I'm talking about. So 13th of December, we were told when he got his injury that he's going to be back. Theo will be back just after the international break. I think they were talking about the Euros next year. Because you have to laugh. You have to laugh at it. Jack Wilshere, calf injury, shin injury, back on the 13th of December as well, so they say. Thomas Rosicky, knee injury, hasn't played a game this season. Earliest he'll be back, according to this, 2nd of January. And finally, Danny Welbeck, knee injury, be back on the 12th of January, according to this. And these are just estimated dates. As I said, the site's called physioroom.com. Good little site, actually. So, look at the calibre of players there that are missing. I mean, how could we do with Jack Wilshere right now? How could we do with Welbeck? And if we'd have had a lot of those players, maybe we wouldn't have to have been playing Alexis so hard and in so many games, because you'd have had so many options to play. But that team there, that injured 10, I mean, if I found a goalkeeper for it and maybe a couple of defenders, that's better than the first team. Because you've got Alexis and Theo Walcott up front, which is better than what we got up front at the moment. You've got Francis Coquelin in midfield. You've got Santi Cazorla in midfield. You know, that's a great team. You've got Welbeck. It is so frustrating at the moment. You know, I don't know what we're going to do with the injury situation, but all I know is that come January, I want to see Arsene Wenger go out there and invest in a couple of players. We need to strengthen that squad. Yes, there are a lot of players returning, as it shows there in January, and that is kind of this is going to sound stupid now when I say that I'm a bit worried about that. I'm not worried. I'm happy that they're coming back. It's brilliant that they're coming back. But the thing that worries me is they're coming back in January. January transfer window, coming back in January. Oh, we don't need nobody. We got players coming back. Jack's coming back. Welbeck's going to be back. Thomas Rosický's coming back. All these players are coming back. I don't need to sign no one. I've got a strong, you know, they're all coming back. That is my worry with Arsene Wenger. We've seen it with him before, that he's going to turn around and say, I've got all these players coming back, rely on that. A couple of them get injured and we're back to square one. Arsene, you've got to strengthen the squad in January. We've got to try and get through to Christmas, stay in contention, get some of these players back, strengthen in January, and try and push on and win the league. We cannot repeat the same mistakes that we make year in, year out. We made that mistake at the start of the season when we didn't strengthen the squad, which was the same mistake that we made last season when we didn't strengthen. We didn't buy a defender, paid the price, haven't bought a defensive midfielder. Will we pay the price? Don't know how Flamini's going to do long term, but there's a chance to bring someone in January. Let's hope that Arsene Wenger does that. Leave your comments below. Let us know what you think about the injury crisis at the moment at Arsenal. Also, give us a couple of suggestions of players that we could bring in to strengthen the squad come January. I'd really like to hear from you. Of course, we're coming towards January, the January transfer window, so let us know. And also, don't forget to get over to our shop. Loads of Christmas gifts this Christmas. Make sure you get yourself one. What did she wear? She wore the yellow ribbon.
This is my preview for the game this Sunday.
Are you more committed than me? Are you more committed than me?
You're here with Ian Wright.